my channel and my weekly vlog. Today I'm going to be doing a sit down video, as you can tell, and I'm going to get straight into it. So probably a week ago I came across a blog post written by Sarah from thesmalltowngirl.com, and I just thought it was so relevant and so interesting. I actually read her post and it was very interesting to me, so I thought I'd share it with you guys in the form of a video. So she basically has questions and she's answered them on her blog post, and she's titled her post "The Business of Me." She sort of split her blog post into a few sections, so such as my day, my essentials, and what else, my life, my thinking. So actually there's quite a few questions here and I'm going to get straight into it. This is Sarah, by the way, for those of you who are wondering. She is so pretty. She is on Instagram, so I'm going to put all her links down below, so I'm going to get straight into it. So question 1, wake up time. I actually wake up at 7 o'clock. Well, most days I try to wake up at 7 o'clock. My alarm will always go off at around 7 or 7:10, and I'll always try and get up at that time. Next question. First thing you do in the morning. The first thing I do is wake up. I hate to admit it, but I do check sort of my social media, but then the first thing I do after I physically get up and out of the bed is I go and brush my teeth. Working day. So I think this means, what's your working day like? My working day is typically 9 till 5. One activity you do every day without fail. I'm gonna say brush my teeth. I do that every day without fail. Okay. A good day is I think when you feel a sense of fulfillment. So you've gone about your day and you're at home now and you're probably in bed, or even in the evening you're sitting on the sofa, you're watching TV or whatever, and you're feeling, yeah, you know what, today was a good day, and you feel like happy and you feel like, yeah, you feel fulfilled. You don't feel stressed, you don't feel sad, and you don't feel like, oh, I've got so many things to do tomorrow. You're sort of like, yeah, I got a lot done today. A productive day is always a good day for me. A good meeting is where you get what you need, you get the answers you're looking for, everyone has an input and everyone's input is relevant, and you can take that information away and work with it. I mean, I work as a project manager, or a junior project manager, and a good meeting for me is where everyone inputs their updates, and you can go away and work with that information. Last thing I do at night, I check my phone and I put my alarm on, and then I go to sleep. My essentials. Most surprising thing in your handbag. My hair is messy, but the most surprising thing in my handbag is probably, I wouldn't say there's anything surprising in my handbag. Most used emoji recently, it's been the laughing face, and the covering face like this, and the face that's the grinning face like this. I don't know, those are my most 3, and I know it said most used, probably with the laughing face. What 3 things are vital to your day? I'm going to say being productive, being, I think, confident in how I'm dressed or how I look, so ensuring that my hair is washed and straightened, or not greasy or anything, ensuring that I'm comfortable in what I'm wearing, and maybe having everything that you need there available for you, if it's resources such as like books and pens, or if it's having the relevant input from people. I think having those 3 things make a good day. Next one, most overused phrase. I'm gonna say, to be honest, someone actually mentioned that to me quite recently and said that I use that phrase a lot, and to be honest, I've noticed I do. Guilty pleasures, guys. I love chocolate. I probably have like 5 chocolates a day. I know it sounds bad, and that's why I've put on so much weight, but chocolate is my guilty pleasure and I just love chocolate. How do you stay in shape, guys? I work out every week. I try to go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. How do you cure creative block? To be honest, I think I watch YouTube videos to cure that creative block. I see what other people are putting out there and I get inspired. My life. So what was your dream job as a kid? Guys, I always wanted to be a weather lady or a weather presenter, and then I wanted to be a doctor. I am neither of those, but I am very happy with what I do at the moment. Who is your greatest mentor? I don't really have a mentor, but I do look up to my parents, and I've learned a lot from them, if I'm honest, and I've learned a lot from the way I've been brought up in life. So I'd say like having strong values that have been passed down through or from my parents has been like the greatest mentor or advice line in my life. Okay, what one meeting changed your life? I met quite a few people last year who kind of changed the way I thought about things, and for the good. So I wouldn't say there's one specific meeting. It's probably the experiences I gathered or I experienced last year which sort of changed my life in a subtle way, but in a good way. But no one standalone meeting that stands out to me. Proudest moment. Oh, actually, I think my proudest moment is now. I'm living my proudest moment, because a lot of people say to me, oh H, you have done so well, you moved to London, you're by yourself, you have a really good job, and you moved to a totally different city, and you should be proud of yourself. You know, you've gone to uni, you've got a good job, you're living alone. Well, now I'm not living alone, but I was. And everyone was like, you know what, you're doing well for a 21-year-old. I'm not 21 anymore, I'm now 23. But I think the last 2 years I've been living like my proudest moment, and I'm proud of this period of my life. Hardest piece of criticism you've received. Nothing really sticks out to me, and nothing that's important enough for me to mention anyway, because I'm pretty confident in my own skin, or so to speak. Like, I'm happy with where I am in life. Yes, I do have a few hang-ups about some things, so such as, you know, having big thighs or not having straight teeth, but those kind of things are not that important. I mean, they are important, you do want to feel confident, but you know, in terms of where I am in life, I'm pretty content, and if someone criticized that today or tomorrow, you know, I would just sort of ignore it. What woman inspires you the most? Now, I'm going to say Victoria Beckham, simply because she is a mother, she's a successful businesswoman, she's a partner, a wife, and I just feel like she's so hardworking. She has a successful business, she, you know, is hardworking, but she's a mother too, and she has 4 children, and she looks good too. So you know, she's kept her shape and everything like that, and I think it's quite inspiring. Now on to my thinking. So what can women learn from men? Women can actually learn that men never think that they can not do something just because they're a man. So why can't a woman take that? If you want to go for a promotion, don't think, oh, I'm a woman, I'm not going to get it. Just be confident in yourself, and don't let your sort of gender hold you back. What can men learn from women? Sarah said empathy, and I probably agree, although I have met some men in life that do empathize. But yeah, I'm going to just agree with Sarah here, because men can learn to be a bit more empathetic, I think. Favorite quote? The quote is by Aristotle, and it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. What advice would you give your 20-year-old self? Now, when I was 20, I was only 23 years ago, I would say be a bit more confident, H. Don't let other people get to you, because I think when I was 20, I think when I was like 19, 20, I really let other people's opinions affect, you know, my life, and I shouldn't have, but I did. And I think now I would say, you know, just don't care what other people say. Like, people have their opinions, just get rid of the negativity. Like, you don't need negativity in your life. Next question. Success is when you're doing something that you want to do, and you're happy with what you're doing, and you love what you do, and you feel a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment at the end of the day. Then guys, I would say that's success, because you're living your life the way you want it. For me, being successful means that you're happy and content, and you're doing what you want to do at what time you want to do it. So yeah. And failure is basically, I think failure is not being able to learn from a failure, if that makes sense. So if you had a failure, if you've strived for something and you've not achieved it, or if you know, you've come to an obstacle and you've not been able to overcome it, okay, that's a failure. But the true failure is when you fail to learn from a failure. I'm going to cut it short here now, because I've been talking for a long time now, and I know when I edit this it will take me a while. So I hope you found this video useful or interesting, and you learned a little bit more about me. If you have any further questions, please let me know, and just comment them down below in the comment section, and I look forward to answering them. Other than that, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.